What's going on, everybody? My name is Dark4225 and today we are looking at May's Shieldbox. So let's get started. Alrighty, so I know it's been a while. Sorry I haven't been making any videos. We're still trying to get moving. I haven't been able to get any other what am I even trying to say? I haven't been getting any boxes because we've been trying to save money for moving. So this was the only box I was able to get. I completely skipped last month's Shield box, which would have been April. So kind of a bummer for that, but I did get an email from Shieldbox and they said that there was some really great stuff. They hinted at a CRKT, a night core, which I've never seen them do a night core before. 221B tactical. They never said what they were, so yeah, I'm really excited. I really like all these brands, so let's get into this here. Alright, so the first thing is the CRKT M16 folding knife. The MSRP is $39.99. Now, I do like CRKT knives. As you can see, I have one right here. And I did get another one from another box. So, at the moment, this will be my unboxing knife. And here we go. So it looks like it's a really small, real small box here. The M16. Okay. Let's see. 48. Not sure what that means. Oh, that's how you open it. So looks like you got some paperwork in here. That's getting real stiff and stubborn here. Okay, it's just showing you some of the things that they got, looks like. So alrighty. Wow, this is like a really small version. I've never seen one this small. This is the normal size one, and this is the mini, I guess. Let me just face it all one direction here. Let's see, if I tried to line both sides up, that thing is really small. So it's very cute. It almost looks like a gentleman's knife. Ooh, very nice. Nice, almost like a spear point blade. Yeah, I always like CRKT. I always like these handles here. Yeah, very cool. I see that you can do a reversible pocket clip right there. Unfortunately, you cannot do it with tip side up. It does have a very strong clip here, which is not surprising from CRKT. Yeah, the M16 01KS K Carson design. It is a frame lock, which honestly I do really like. Right there. I'm not sure how well you guys can see any of this, but yeah. So what I consider gentleman's knives is just knives that are really small. So I really like this. I'm very happy that Shieldbox definitely put in a CRKT, and it is one that I've not had yet, but yet I just love. Now this one here had the sawed teeth, and I completely ripped it off, and so now it's kind of a belly in, belly out, and then this was a tanto, and it still somewhat is. So, but yeah, you get to see the difference there. Wow, that is just small, and I love it. So, cool. Actually, I think that's going to be our unboxing knife for this round. So, very cool. I am very happy about that. Alright, 221B Tactical. The DA2 Lower Accessory Pouch. The MSRP is $35. Now, I do want to let you guys know this is the Pro version of the Shieldbox. If you guys don't know what that is, this is what you would consider the regular box, which the estimated value is $103.43. Now, on the back would be the one Pro item, and we will get to that very last. You know, gotta save the best for last, so. Alrighty. Here it is. Another black thing, which I love black. I really like black. Alright. So, precisely for Shieldbox here. 221B Tactical. Eliminate the Impossible. It is a DA2 Lower Accessory Pouch, which honestly, I do not have one of these for my, you know, for really anything. I was gonna say my plate carrier, and that's exactly what it's for. So, I'm gonna just break that off there. Let's go through this real quick. Let's see the features. The design of the DA2 Lower Accessory Pouch allows it to hang just below our plate carrier or chest rig, giving you first aid, easy access to your gear when you need it most. Simply lift up the front of the plate carrier. Okay, that just kind of tells you how to install it. I kind of already know all that. Heavy duty 1000 Cordura, which I really like. Dual storage components, we'll look into that. Laser cut Velcro MOLLE on front. Okay. Internal loop Velcro for accessory attachments, elastic straps inside front pocket of gear retention. Okay, so these elastic straps, so there must be something inside. Elastic cord on the bottom for external gear retention. Also, I also like to call that a what do you call it? A tourniquet holder. Great for a tourniquet. So let's cut that there, and this knife is sharp. All right. Well, before we get into that, so yeah, here's the elastic straps. Here's that loop. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that, but it is all loop right here. And it does, and you can't see them unless you really stretch it, but it is a MOLLE webbing as well. Except the thing is with most MOLLE, you know how they kind of leave that small oval shape? It doesn't look like they did that here. It looks like they literally just cut it. I mean, it's professionally cut, so it's not like they just grabbed a knife and just cut it. I don't mean that. I mean, it's professionally cut. There is stitching on the top and bottom to hold in the MOLLE and to hold in the Velcro here as well. So, looks like here's the front panel here. Let's take this out. There we go. So inside looks like we have some elastic right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. There's one right here. Well, there's two up top and two in the bottom. Like I said, you guys may be able to somewhat see it. But so yeah, one on each side that meets right in the middle. So you know, it's a pretty good distance. Here's your loop and hook, so you can attach it if you want to. I kind of like it also folds over, just in case if you don't want to do that and you just want to add it, you know, buy a 2-hook adapter. So you would hook this in and then hook it to your plate carrier and then just stick it like that, which would also be pretty handy. So it does not look like these are YKK zippers. I could be very wrong about that. And then the middle pouch here, I like that it opens all the way. Yeah, at the same time, if you hold it, it kind of has that L shape there. So it doesn't just open right up and have everything fall out. Looks like there is quite a bit of space in here. Here's those retention straps for the, I guess the bungee, which you could also put something right here as well to also strap down, which is also really nice. Both sides do have all loop. There's no pockets anywhere, and it does look like it is water resistant by the plastic coating. So that's really nice. Got the nice some seams there to keep everything nice and squared on the outside. So yeah, and I do kind of like this loop system, only because you can, if you wanted to attach a whole pocket piece here, you can just buy adapters and put in here, or certain things like technically you could almost just keep this on you as a chest rig and keep your concealed weapon or gun here, you know. So there's a lot of functionality here, and I do like that. I know some of you might be complaining, well, you know, I may not like that because, you know, then that's just more stuff you gotta buy. But the thing is you can build it however you would like, and I think that's one of the great things about that. Yes, you gotta pay a little bit more money, but I would rather pay for more money for something that I can custom make for myself than, you know. Anyways, that's just me. So the next thing is the OTIS Armor's Pistol Tool. MSRP is $22.49. By the way, guys, if you guys want to pause and read this stuff, you can. I just kind of skip through it because my videos just get way too long because I start talking and blabbering, and sometimes I can't even read myself. So just to let you know. So here's the OTIS, designed with Lone Wolf here. Armor's Pistol Tool, Pin Punch and Brass Scraper. Okay, so it looks like it's almost the length of a pen. Unscrew brush head to reveal storage. Curl knuckled, or pretty much some chimping on here. Body for improved grip, and threaded, and also act as 3/16 nut driver. Well, that's pretty neat. Made in America. Always love to see. Gotta support our American tools and stuff. So there's some of it here if you guys want to read it. I'm going to kind of skip through some of this here. Well, here, you guys can read that there. So yeah, I can read this quicker without me talking. So hopefully you guys got all that, because now we're going to rip open the instructions here, or what it has, I should say. I'm gonna cut this nice somewhat. There we go. Alrighty. So, okay, so looks like we got the brush system right here. Like I said, if you guys aren't sure what any of this was, you can go back, pause the video, and read it. But we got a nice brush right here. Looks like this does come loose. And if I remember right, they said that that is the storage area. which there is nothing in there. Just gotta make sure, you never know. It does have a nice little clip here to maybe put on your pocket. This whole thing does feel very sturdy. It feels like a heavy aluminum. Yeah, it's not magnetic. I have a magnet on me. You're just gonna have to trust me. Actually, you know what? I'll take out my keys. There's a magnet right here. That's how I attach my keys. So, as you can see, nothing's magnetized except, here, I'll just show you. See? Except for the clip there. That is magnetized. So, yeah. So, okay. And then if you look up close there, you can see that there's that, I think they said 9/16. I can't remember. So, here's that scraper. To me, it's not sharp. It almost feels like a normal flathead screwdriver. Like I said, it's not sharp. It does have a small point to it. So, it does look like it fits on just fine. Which I wish, for something this big, I wish they would have just went and, I don't know, added more tools to it, I guess. And here's that hole puncher. Kind of feels like a carbon hole puncher. So, wouldn't be the strongest thing in the world, but it'd definitely be something to, you know, be able to work with. I do like that they have this long neck, so you can, if you need to get into an AR or anything that has a long entry, that would be pretty easy to do. So, alrighty. Very, very cool. I'm not sure if I'll ever use this, but if I do, at least I know I got it now. It perfectly fits everything in there right to the edge. So you could not add anything else in there if you wanted to, which kind of stinks, but you know, I get it. And these bristles do feel like a plastic. So, just to let you know. Alrighty. So the next thing is the Molly System keyring holder from Zac Tool. The MSRP is $5.95. A key ring holder, a key ring designed to clip onto Molly, made in the USA. Highest quality materials are built to last. I only read that only because it was short, so. If you guys do want me to read those, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to know. Personally, I don't, only because my videos take too long, but if you guys do, let me know. So, alright, so this is from Zac Tool. I do understand it is reading it the other direction, but yeah. Oh man, this knife is just buttery smooth for cutting. Holy cow. Factories always seem to be just a hair better than what I have. So, anyway, there we go. Handcuffkeys.com. I'll throw that over there. Alright, I have seen these before. I never got one because I never figured I needed it. But, you know what, since I have it, now I'm going to be doing a lot of testing. So, I'm really excited about that. So the item number is ZT52-M. It provides quick and safe retention of key rings and D-rings equipped accessories. I probably won't be using it for those. I'll be using it for something else. I'm not going to tell you what it is because I don't want that to be a surprise for another video. So yeah, made in the USA. If you guys want to read that, you can. Alright, so here it is. Yeah, so apparently from here to here, it can fit 2 Molly. It looks like it does have a small curved hook at the bottom there to keep it in. There's your big, almost a D-ring. Very nice retention for it being stamped metal. Okay, Zac Tool ZT52-M Moly System keyring holder. Okay. Spread here to install. Yeah. Okay, well, I might tell you, I'm actually thinking if handcuffs would work on this. I'm not going to grab them right now, only because my wife's in the other room and she's watching TV, and that's why I don't want to go in there. So, good excuse, right? Alright, and then here's their D-ring. I know this may look like a small D-ring, but by golly, it's about the size of 2 thumbs, and I have medium large hands. Also known as large hands, pretty much. If you're buying gloves, it's medium large. So yeah, 2 thumbs is just massive, and actually that gauge is just thick. I don't know if I'm ever going to use it. I don't know if I need something really that big. I mean, like, it just fits perfectly. Like it. Hey, look. Gotcha. Alright. If you guys know what that is, then, well, I got you. If you don't worry about it. So, alright. So, that was the basic box. Or, I should say the original box. They made a Shieldbox Lite. Okay, so they first came out with Shieldbox, which you got all this stuff. Then they came out with a thing called Shieldbox Lite, which means you only get like 2 or 3 of the things out of the 3 or 4. And then they made one called Shieldbox Pro, and that is what I got. You may not see that, or you may not see that until I actually flip this over. So, last but not least, I am now always going to go with the Pro, only because every time I've not been disappointed. Remember I said something about Nightcore? Honestly, this is my first Nightcore, and I am super, super happy. The only flashlight I actually have that is actually good is the ThruNite TT20. And this thing was a bloody arm and a leg. And I mean, it still is just bright as all get out. So I'm super excited. I got another, what I consider a professional light. Honestly, I like other lights that other brands sent me, but okay, you guys want to spawn me with lights? Nightcore or ThruNite, please and thank you. So anyways, we're gonna get into this. Enough blabbering. Nightcore MH12V2, 1200 lumens, duty light and holster. Honestly, I've never gotten one with a holster, and I think I'm going to be carrying this one with me quite a bit. So, oh, by the way, so the estimated value of the original box was $103.43. I know I already said that, but with that stuff on top of this, which the MSRP is $79.95, is now $183.38, which I think with the Pro, I think I pay an extra, I can't remember, 50, 60 bucks. So I'm actually getting my money's worth here. But if you guys want to pause and read that, you can. So I'm excited about this. And honestly, when I will admit, I did peek at this box. I did peek at this whole box before doing this unboxing, only because I wanted to make sure how to get this thing figured out before I started this, because the last thing I wanted to do was be fiddling around on this and trying to do so much editing. It just was going to drive me nuts. And you know what? This is still technically my original reaction, and I'm still loving, pardon my language, but I'm still loving the shit out of this thing. even just unboxing it for a second time. I even told my wife I wanted to come in here to unbox this and hurry up and unbox it, just so I could show you guys, just so I can start playing with my new tools. Tools, whatever. Okay, let's look at the box here real quick. So, next generation dual fuel multi-use flashlight, 1200 lumens, V6 LED. Now, when I show you that battery, that is a big battery. So, I love that it was included. Type-C charging, I love that too. Max distance is 202 meters. Max intensity, let's see, ones, tens, hundreds. Okay, 10,200 Cadella. Impact resistance 1 meter. Waterproof is 2 meters. If you guys want to read all that, you can. And then here's a little QR code if you guys want to scan that too. So, made in China, a little disappointment, but you know. Now, multi-hybrid series. I actually do like things that are multi-hybrid, because sometimes you just don't have enough of one thing. Accessories included: 18650 or CR123 batteries can be used in this thing. So, for example, if that battery right here ends up dying and you can't recharge it, but you do have one of these other batteries here, you just have to put that adapter in, which means you always have to carry the adapter, but oh well. Then the tactical holster, the NTH10, which actually is a really nice holster. We'll get into that. USB charging. My jaw's starting to hurt. I'm talking too much. Or it's just because I'm super excited. One of the two. Alright. So let's get into this. Is that everything? Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. So here's the flashlight. I'll save that for last because we got to. We don't have to. I just choose to. Means you guys gotta suffer through me with this. Okay. So they come with a Type A to Type C. That's not Type A. That's USB. Gee whiz. Okay. Here's that that pretty much power station transfer there. It says night core right there. Positive and negative. Battery magazine. I love they call it a magazine. That's funny. Like they do that so it can stretch and flex if it needs to. Probably when it gets hot and whatnot. Here is the case for it. I'm trying to read it upside down. And there it is. These retentions right here are really good. Also, I also see why they split it here as well, because this is also a really nice retention. The clip here is actually not bad. As you can tell, it is really loose. It's just flimsy. Like, see how it just slowly goes back together. Not really the best thing in the world, but I'm actually planning on mauling this, so hopefully there won't be too much tension on it. I mean, just push it on this a little bit. You can tell how much it just opens. But anyways, we'll see if that's a troubling factor in the future. I really wish they had like a clip there that you had to open it, or open that clip before you can open that, to keep retention. So, and then here, I didn't look to see what was in here. My guess is just extra like little tools and accessories here. So we got the normal lanyard piece there. Oh, okay. So they come with a clip. Nice. Okay, when I opened that up, I was actually a little disappointed they didn't come with a clip, but they actually did. Stop focusing on everything else. So yeah, and I like these because you can actually clip that to the bill of your hat, or just clip it into your pocket as well, which I think I'll be using this more often. But I think when this isn't being used, and because this isn't going to be on me, it's going to be on something else. Like I said, I'll do that spoiler some other time. But if I ever want to take it off and just keep it on me, this would be really great. So I'm glad I got that. Looks like we got another button here. And then we got an extra O-ring, which those actually are not bad. I really like that. Wish it came with two, but I'm not complaining too much. Here's our books and stuff, by the way. Now I don't have to suffer through that because I've already read it. Like I said, spoilers, even though it's not really a spoiler. Alrighty, and then here's my warranty guide. And if you want to see their Facebook, you got it right there. Oh, come on. Camera has a mind of its own. Alright, now into the fun thing. And I did purposefully put the tag back in here just to make everything as authentic as possible. Like I never opened it. Don't tell anybody, okay? I'm just entertaining myself now. Good grief. Alright, well, I want to see how this works. So I really like that this thing has a bunch of grooves. I'm assuming you get to adjust the height of it. Wow, that is a thick boy right there. Holy cow. Almost can't get it off. It also does look like there is a bit of an thing right there. You probably can't get it there, but anyways, so there's 3 grooves right there that you could necessarily put this on, which is a height thing, which I think is really neat. It says caution hot. What I have noticed about this one is sometimes my phone's at 5%. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I was able to get the power back on the phone. So anyways, so oh right, so what I was telling you is with this one here, sometimes when I push that tail switch, it this end got so hot, you would be surprised how many holes I've actually slowly burnt in my pockets. And they wouldn't necessarily catch on fire, but it would be hot enough just to melt it. And I would always wonder why I smell burning plastic, or somebody was trying to start a fire. And the thing is, I never felt it on my skin because it was always pointing outwards. I burned so many holes in my coats, it hasn't even been funny. So, which is actually also good, because then if you are out in the forest and you need to start a fire, anyways, I don't know, I'm getting excited about that. But alright, so it looks like we do almost have a hexagon type I don't know, design right here. We also got some nice grippy textures right there, also right here too, to also, you know, turn that to take the battery out. From here to here, it does feel like plastic. There's that button. From here to, well, from here to here, it actually feels all like metal. I do like that they have beveled edges there, just so if you need to place it down or whatnot, you're not busting that glass. Got a really nice emitter there. Right here is your Type-C charging. And actually, out of all of them, I really like this one the most. What I mean by that is I've been getting a lot of Type-C, I guess, rubber seals, and they all just sometimes suck. Like, for example, sorry, I keep going back to this, but like for this one, for example, it did have a lip. Stop. Keeps focusing on everything else. I personally cut that lip off because it always would stick out. Anytime I close or something or accidentally bump it, this whole thing would just come right, would just open right up, and it was driving me nuts. So I finally cut that lip off. Now I literally got to grab a fingernail and dig it out, which is fine. At least I know it's not doing that. But one thing about this one is that lip is actually recessed right there, and it's actually not quite big enough to lift that whole thing. You almost gotta grab that lip, hold it by both fingers, and then pull this up, which I really do like. I do appreciate that. So there's the Type-C. I'm trying to talk fast because by the time I get done with this, it's gonna be about 40 minutes. So at least a 40-minute video, roughly. So, okay, anyways. So there's a button here and there's a button here. Now this button here will not do anything. Doesn't matter what you do. I even tested it, looked at it. There are actually two different modes. So there is tactical mode and there's just everyday use mode. So in order to actually turn this on, you actually got to push that tail switch button. Now, that button right here is actually your cycle button. So as you can tell, this is really bright. That is your minimalist light, or what I would consider a moonlight. I don't remember how many lumens of these all are. If you guys want to go back and look at it, you can. But this is moonlight, and it's actually, the moonlight on this one I think is actually a lot dimmer. Yeah, the moonlight on this one is a lot dimmer. You guys can see the difference there. Oh, maybe you can't see a difference. Anyways, this one's lower. So it's low, medium, high, super high, which that's actually hurting my eyes, and then off. Now, not off, but back to low again. Now, if you when it's on, if you hold down the button, you will, okay, I should have given out the warning. You'll have the warning. So, anyways, I'm so sorry about that. So we're going to do that again, except I'm going to hold down the button. You're going to see a quick flicker before it stops. So that was obviously strobe. So I'm going to do that again in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to hold that down. Now it's just like a flash. Also, if you hold it down again, I'm not going to do that strobe thing again. Okay, see that flash? And then there is SOS if you hold it down for that full 5 seconds. And this is actually at the max setting. As you can see, I'm really not touching it, but I'm super sorry if you guys got a bunch of flashes. But yeah. And then the second one is you hold down that button here and the back button, and then you'll see a blue light. So hold that one down first and then the power button, or click the power button on, and you're going to see a little blue light right there. There we go. So now there's only 2 modes to this one. There's this one, and now this is what they call tactical. Is just the strobe and just the light, honestly. In order to go back to that other one, you do the same thing. You'll hold this button down, then you click it like you're going to turn it on, but you're still holding that button down. And then it goes back to that strobe and you know, the constant flash and whatnot. So, and I like this one a lot better for the multi-use. Personally, I would rather call that the tactical than the normal, but that is just me. So, alright, it looks like that doesn't come off. So it looks like the only thing that feels like that can actually come off is right back here, and I'm sure, you know, you can take it off right there, but they really cinched it down, unless it's just a look. I don't know. So, alright, so the retention holster, it's really nice. You don't really hear a click, but you do, it does kind of lock right into place. See, it just stops. And the nice thing about it is right where the hexagon is, and then it kind of dips down into this tight groove. That's exactly right where these two clips land, is right in there, and you can see that it raises and then it just kind of drops in, which is really nice. Plus this here opens up actually quite a bit, which also just shows how well that actually stays right there. It is actually really tight. I did try it the other way, and unfortunately it doesn't really work. As you can tell, it's just loose. It doesn't go down any further, so it is supposed to go like that, which I completely understand. It is nice and open. You do also got a nice grip here if you need it. Like that button's open. I guess if you do want to twist it, twist to hide that button, you can. Also nice that you can charge it when it's literally just hanging up. So I find that really cool. Also with this, remember you got those 3 levels, which I think is also great for this thing here as well. So I don't know, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below on this. Oh, I gotta show you that battery. This battery is just absolutely massive. I wish I had a okay, here we go. Well, this isn't exactly it, but compared to a 9 volt, okay, you know how big 9 volts are, right? They're pretty decent size. This thing is just a monster. I mean, when it comes to straight top down, side to side lined up, I mean, it is just a beast. It's almost as wide as that 9 volt. It's just crazy. So, good and bad thing I do and don't like about these is that if you ever want more of these, you can't just go and just put any AA or AAA in there. You gotta buy Nitecore's exact battery, which I guess I understand. Which I guess I understand why they did this here as well. And I actually do appreciate that you can add 2 different batteries in there. The CR13. Why am I saying a blade name? I was gonna say CR13 MLV. Oh my goodness, I'm so tired. Anyways, it's, you know, it's a Friday. It's whatever. So, anyways, you can put 2 different batteries in there. I just wish you also could put maybe AA's in here as well. But I understand that those are not quite powerful enough as the CR123As or that other battery. I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, it does look like it does fit in there. It does have a little bit of a rattle. So just to keep that in mind. Really do like the spring on that. And just overall metal plate to it. It does feel like inside's metal, but actually, no. Remember I said that this is plastic? My bad. It feels more like aluminum is what that is. So, let's just let you guys know. And then, obviously you can tell it does have that rubber gasket right there. So, it is nice and watertight, which I do always appreciate. So, alright guys, I think I'm done. So, honestly, let me know. Oh wait, does this rattle? It doesn't. Cool. I've had some that rattle and drives me nuts. So, yeah, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below about all this. I mean, this is just absolutely crazy. I mean, shoot, you got a pouch, you got a knife, you got a flashlight. What other things did we get here? Got the little tool piece here. Set that right there, make it look all pretty. And I think that was it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I knew I was missing something. What am I missing? Oh, there it is. There it is. course, my key's got to attach to it because it's also metal. That's the Zac tools. So, yeah, what do you guys think about all this? Now remember, this is the Pro Plus box. Or, not the Pro Plus, just the Pro box. Without this, it would not be the Pro box. But for the Pro box, honestly, I absolutely love it. I have more good things in here, honestly, that I really like than bad things or questionable things. This year, I'm gonna have fun with it, obviously, so I will automatically call this here a win. This year, it's just another tool, honestly. I mean, I'm gonna throw it in a bag and maybe use it. Maybe. The pouch here, oh yeah, I'll use it. I'm wanting to get a whole system up, and this will be one of the things added to it because now I have it. The knife, I absolutely love it. Sadly, I am going to a funeral tomorrow, and well, I think he's going to be going to the funeral. I know, probably not something you'd think on bringing to a funeral, especially when you first got it, but well, it kind of looks like a small little gentleman's knife, and I'm going to be wearing a suit, so it's all black, and I figured this would be better than that golden G10 one that I had picked up a while back from that Buffalo brand, which I normally don't like, but anyways, I think that was like 2 months ago that I unboxed that. And the light, oh my goodness, let me tell you. Okay, let me not tell you. I just love it. Love it. This is definitely worth it money. This is definitely worth the Pro. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm not trying to overhype this. I'm not even sponsored by anybody. This is by my out of paid pocket, and man, I got a new one. That is so nice. So honestly, the only thing I have a little questionable about is this here. Honestly, give me another handcuff key instead of this. But I do understand why that you might need this. It actually would not hurt technically to even put inside this thing here. So anyways, that's my 2 cents. Actually, this could actually go on here, and this could actually attach to there. You could actually put the knife in here and the flashlight. So theoretically, I mean, Shieldbox did it again, as in, you know, just making everything for one thing. And I also find that also really nice. So anyways, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I'm a little hyper, my mouth's a little dry, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Like I said, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna be moving here. I don't know when. It's whenever the tax return comes. That's actually the moving money. So as soon as we move, I'm going to be making a whole video about our house, and I will be going back into full force with this stuff. And I don't mean once a month videos on stuff like this. I'm planning on actually having my own studio. We are actually paying for another bedroom, which is now going to be my man cave / office. We're going to be doing movie reactions and stuff like that, so I'm so excited to get all that. But I know saying and doing are 2 different things, so I honestly cannot wait to show you guys. So if there's something else you guys want me to do, let me know. I'm thinking of doing some gameplay to kind of fill in space, since I don't technically have to pay for it. But the only thing is, my wife's always home, and we pretty much live in a little condo, so everything's pretty much like in one giant room. the recording her in the room and stuff like that, so it's always annoying. So, which is why I can barely make any videos. Okay, anyways, I gotta stop blabbering. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.